Trumpet jokes, music jokes. Q. How many lead trumpet players does it take to change a light bulb? A. 50. One to do it and the others to stand around and say, I could do that better. Q. What do lead trumpet players use for birth control? A. Their personality. Q. What is the difference between a trumpet soloist and King Kong? A. King Kong is more sensitive. Q. What do you call a berry that plays the trumpet? A. Tutti frutti. Q. What do you call an arrogant trumpet player? A. Brass hole. Q. What's the difference between trumpet players and government bonds? A. Government bonds eventually mature and earn money. The best recording of the Haydn Trumpet Concerto is Music -1. Q. How do trumpet players traditionally greet each other? A. Hi. I'm better than you. Q. What do you call a cow that plays the trumpet? A. Musician. Q. How do you know when a trumpet player is at your door? A. The doorbell shrieks. I'm not one to blow my own trumpet, that's why they kicked me out of the brass band. A B flat, A G flat, and an E flat walk into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, we can't serve minors. Doctor's office. A guy walks into the doctor's office and says, Doc, I haven't had a bowel movement in a week. The doctor gives him a prescription for a mild laxative and tells him, if it doesn't work, let me know. A week later the guy is back, Doc, still no movement. The doctor says, guess you need something stronger, and prescribes a powerful laxative. Still another week later the poor guy is back, Doc, still nothing. The doctor, worried, says, we'd better get some more information about you to try to figure out what's going on. What do you do for a living? I'm a musician, I play the trumpet. The doctor looks up and says, well, that's it. Here's $10. Go get something to eat. St. Peter. St. Peter is checking IDs at the pearly gates, and first comes a Texan. Tell me, what have you done in life? Says St. Peter. The Texan says, well, I struck oil, so I became rich, but I didn't sit on my laurels. I divided all my money among my entire family in my will. So our descendants are all set for about 3 generations. St. Peter says, that's quite something. Come on in. Next. The second guy in line has been listening, so he says, I struck it big in the stock market, but I didn't selfishly just provide for my own like that Texan guy. I donated $5 million to save the children. Wonderful. Says St. Peter. Come in. Who's next? The third guy has been listening, and says timidly with a downcast look, well, I only made $5,000 in my entire lifetime. Heavens! Says St. Peter. What instrument did you play?